Hi guys, Brexiteers like to say that Remainers don't want to accept the benefits of Brexit, but when they're asked what they are, you're either met with a wall of silence or continuous drivel. The latter was on full display when Robert Oulds, the director of the pro-Brexit Bruges Group, was challenged as to why things were so good in Britain right up to the moment it left the EU. Robert actually gets called out on his crap here. Enjoy this.
For Robert. 4 of the 6 years since we voted to leave in 2016, Robert, our economy was growing at a greater rate than Germany.
Robert,
and indeed, until we fell into recession,
but in the 4 years
from the fastest growing economy
Robert,
in the G7.
Robert, remind me.
This
and the
is
4 years,
significant.
Robert, remind me.
You've been spreading
Robert,
disinformation.
Robert, take a breath.
Indeed, you may have even been spreading, dare I say it, fake news.
Oh my word, Robert. In the 4 years from 2016 to 2020, remind me what our economic trading status was with the EU.
Well, we were actually told
we were
that
still
if
members, weren't we?
Leave in 2016,
we were still members. So your point is ridiculous. Your point is ridiculous because your point to me
plan ahead. Well, why until
because
the cost of living crisis began?
But Robert, you just said to me as a point of
the fastest growing economy in the G7 this year until of course the things fell off a cliff economically speaking.
I don't want to be right. Can I just come back on 2 points? Can I just put 2 points to you? Your point to me was that I was spreading fake news because I was suggesting that we had this economic malaise. And you said to me, well, since we had Brexit in 2016, in the years between 2016 and 2020, our economy was growing really like gangbusters and we were exporting more to the EU. As I say, just remind me, what was our status? Well, what was our status? But what was our status? But what was our status when we were there? We're in 2016 to 20. We were in the EU.
Were told we were on the way out of the European.
We were on the way out. So he started off by saying, well, from 2016 to 2020, Britain was doing much better than Germany. Okay, and and he was called out on that, and his response was, oh yeah, but we were on the way out. We were on the way out. Now, of course, as soon as the vote came in, the pound was affected, and businesses in Britain were starting to say, okay, what the hell is going to happen now? What sort of deal is going to be agreed with the European Union? You know, the UK did not leave the EU in 2016, it left in 2020. Then there was a 1 year period of the transition period. But right up to 2020, many businesses weren't sure what was going to happen. But the economy was still quite strong. And this guy is trying to say, well, first of all, it was strong because we had left the EU. And then he started to say, well, we were on the way out. These people can't even get their story straight. And this is the head of this Bruges Group, which represents the extreme of Brexit. These are the arch Brexiteers. These are the ones who, these are the ERG on steroids. And they continue to push these narratives of, we were the strongest economy, but forget about the fact that we were a member of the EU at the time. No, we were on our way out. Really? And then when he mentioned about the fastest growing nation in the G7, that's Boris Johnson's line, which obviously is, well, we started off from the lowest point during the pandemic. So, of course, we're bouncing back to a level which we're still not the strongest economy, but we bounce back with a higher rate than the other countries because we started at a lower position. Don't these people have any shame? They're called out on their crap and they'll be back next week to spew the exact same rubbish once again. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.